joining here. And a very good evening to everybody. This is Anand Kasibatla. I'm a focus and memory coach. All right, let's get rolling. And okay, so first, a very big thank you for all of you for taking out time. And on a weekend, you could have actually spent a lot of time with your family, maybe watch Netflix, or you could have done a lot of other things as well. But you have taken time to come out here, and it means a lot to me. You have given me this opportunity to share what I have learned, and I'm very grateful for that. And my commitment today is I will make sure that whatever time you're spending here, you will get multiple times of value. That's my commitment. All right. So, a very big thank you again for being here. Okay, very quickly, I just would like to know from which location are you all from? So I'm sure people have come from different locations. So very quickly, can you please put in the chat box, where are you from? Okay, we are from Delhi. Yeah, if you guys are able to hear me, okay, you are able to hear me because you're answering. Okay, great. Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi, Gurgaon. Wow. Mumbai. Well, all the metros covered. Super. Anilji from Gurgaon. Yes, I've seen you. Thank you for coming, Anilji. Mumbai. Navin is here. Great. Rajat in Gurgaon. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, all of you. And it's a pleasure to talk to all of you. Rajatji, maybe you have to just check your voice or check your voice setting. Otherwise, people are able to hear it. Okay. Let's get rolling. So this is a very powerful quote which says 80% of success is showing up, and today you all have shown up. And you could have done anything, but you're here. So congratulations for taking this step. And there are a lot of people who could have come here, but only you have turned up. So you deserve a big congratulations for that. And congratulations all of you for being here, because this is one of the steps for learning, showing up, and you have shown up. Great. And is it okay to share why I'm doing all this stuff, as in the training part? Is it okay to share? So I want you guys to participate, because this is not an offline session. So if you can participate, we'll actually make it more powerful. And as I told you, my commitment is to give you maximum result. And if you want to get maximum result, you have to participate. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Okay, great. So, many years back when I was in standard 7, so I come from a stream where standard 7 and standard 10 are my board examinations. And after 10th, it is called junior college. I'm sure most of you all here from you have heard of such kind of a stream. So standard 7, what happened was the first 3 months I have not studied like most of the people who actually most of the people don't do. Even I have not studied much, but 3 months later, I get realized that this is a public examination, and if I don't do work seriously, I'm going to not pass. So what I did is I did a lot of hard work. So every day I spent 3 hours or more apart from school, working very hard. There was no Sunday, no Saturday. Every day I was working hard, and because of this hard work, I got the result. And any idea how much result I've got? Any idea? Can you just guess something and put it in the chat box? 3 to 4 hours every single day apart from school. That was what my sincere hard work for my first board examination when I was in standard. Okay, 90%. Wow, that's a good guess. Any other answers, please? I think you're boosting the same up. Yeah, in if it is Andhra, 75%. Great. Yeah, in Andhra actually, so 70% was considered to be very good, and if somebody gets 80% or 85, it's like it's Mahatop kinds. And we never had 95% those days. 95, 98, we never had that. Anyway, so I got 38% only, just 38%, not more, just 38. And I think I was passed, maybe because some of the teachers might have thought, okay, let me put some grace marks, otherwise this guy will waste 1 year. I don't know what that was true or not, but on my progress report it says 38%. And that was the harsh reality. I really worked hard. And what happened was, 3 years down the line, when I was in standard 10, the syllabus was double, the intensity was double, and I have actually reduced my timing. And I don't remember a day where I've spent more than 2 hours a day. I don't remember throughout the year not spending more than 2 hours in any single day apart from school. And I got a very good result, which was 91%. 91% those days was a fabulous result. All right, so there's some problem with the sketch there. So I got 91%. And why I'm talking about this is I have learned a lot of stuff in that 3 years. A lot of things happened, And today I'm going to share with you what I have learned, not just in the 3 years. After my 12th, I started my training program and I directly went into corporate training, and I've got 24 years of experience in training. So I'm going to share that with you. So if I share all that stuff, will that be good? So if you think that will be good, so can you just type good in the chat box so that we'll keep the interaction on. Awesome. Thank you so much. So let's move on. And so I would just like to introduce myself very quickly. Is that okay? Of course, Rishabh ji has given good introduction. So I just want to share some things which are also there. Okay, that's me. I'm an Indian national record holder. So Limca book you might have heard. So I hold a record for having the best memory. So that means it is 1 in a billion. For a country like India, of course, like a billion population, and have done something which is still unbroken yet. And I'm an international speaker, trainer, and author. I was based out of Malaysia for about 11 years, and I did my training programs in about 9 countries, and I have audience of over 42 countries, and I've done a couple of books. And this is the Limca record which I've done on May 4, 1997. I've remembered 75 telephone numbers in 53 minutes, and that still holds good. Nobody has come even closer. And this is not from my relatives or friends or my phone book. This is actually from the audience. The numbers were randomly taken and it was memorized. Right. So let's move on. And this is, if you just Google my name, this is what you will be finding. Man with the most phenomenal memory in India. So that's what a lot of people talk about me. And back in 1999, I was actually mentioned by the India Today magazine as India's youngest corporate guru. I was doing training programs for senior branch managers of banks, and I was only 19 years old then. So this is what the India Today has to say. And the mind power trainer for the royal family of Malaysia, Rishabh was mentioning that I did training program for the royal family, a lot of royalty, and also the king's daughter and the granddaughter of Malaysia. So I've done training programs for them. Apart from that, I worked with the movie stars, I worked with the politicians, I worked with doctors, lawyers, you name a profession, probably I have actually done some work with them. All right. Uh, is this with practice or God gift? So it's God gift, and God is impartial. God has given this to everybody, and people have to use it. So I have been using it. So it is both God gift and also practice, I should say. All right. Okay, so let's move on. And these are a couple of books which I've done. One is published from Malaysia. The first one, How to Become a Top Student, and second one, How to Instant Memory Improvement, is done from Singapore. And these are some of the companies where I've done my workshops. Rishabh was talking about the major companies, and here are the names. Petronas was my major client. I had over 6,000 participants from Petronas in 10 years' time. 6,000 participants. So Petronas has spent a lot of time. They have given a lot of employees with me, and they've spent a lot of time on me because they were getting massive results. So GSK, LG, Motorola, Shell, Philips. So these are some of the companies where I've worked, and you can actually Google my name or go to my website. You'll get the complete list of organizations I worked with. So some more companies, some more companies. And today, as I told you, I am here to give you maximum result. And my promise for you today is double your memory in 4 weeks or less. Double your memory in 4 weeks or less. You will get tools, strategies, and ideas for making your memory at least double in the next 4 weeks. So if you're okay for that, can you just type 4 or number 4 in the chat box? So I know that you're also on the same line and you also want to double your memory in just 4 weeks or less. Thank you so much. Thank you. Only 4 people want it for in 4 weeks. Hello, guys. I need some response. I know this is not an offline session, but let's try to participate, because one thing is very important. The more you participate, the more result will happen for you and for me as well, right? So that's great. So 4 weeks or less. That's right, Jagisha. Right, cool. So I just want to share a couple of feedbacks before we move on. So this is what I got from one of the persons, and if you see here, still remembering how wonderful the sessions were on how to refresh your memory. That was more than 10 years ago when I was attended in Parmata, Kuala Lumpur. Now, why I'm sharing you this is, when anybody learns a skill, especially a mind skill, it will not vanish just in 2 hours or 2 days or 2 years. That will be there for lifetime. So 10 years is long time. The people who are trained by me, they get results. Even after 10 years, they still get results. And if you're thinking 10 years is too much, let me show you another one. And this is from another lady who has sent a message saying that, well, here. So I have attended your workshop in Sprint RPG, how useful it is, I still follow it. So somebody who has done some training program and they still follow it. And if you see here, that was 18 years back. 18 years back, somebody has attended my workshop and they still were taking benefit. Now, why I'm talking about this is because the systems are so powerful. Once you learn them, you will keep getting result all the time. So that's why I meant that, I'm here to give you a maximum result. All right, so let's move on. And I just want to share something very, very powerful now, very important. So let's say if I give you the solution for the puzzle of memory, solve the whole gamut of memory and tell you how it works, what are the misconceptions, and if you think they are practical and if you get result, would you be willing to use it for 4 weeks, the next 4 weeks? Only if you like it and if you get the result, will you be willing to use that for next 4 weeks? Okay, great. Now, why I'm asking you to do this is, unless you use for at least 4 weeks what you're going to learn, the promise will not be fulfilled. And if you're not using for 4 weeks, the time you're spending here, 2 hours will be going waste. Because whatever you learn, unless you put into practice, it is not going to work. So thank you very much for that. And again, as I told you, if you can just use it, you will see your memory going up automatically. So another thing I would like to share is, today I'll be getting into some best practice I'll share for you. If you look at any industry in life, it can be lawyers, it can be doctors, it can be HR practitioners. You pick up any industry, they have some best practices. You know what? We have been using our brain for as long as we are born, maybe like 30, 40, 50 years, depending on our age. And if I ask you one simple question, what are the best practices you follow for using your memory? The answer is, like, for a lot of people have to really think about it. Are there really some best practices? We've never thought about that. So you eat almonds. So almonds, they are, okay, that's a good point from B Street. So eating almonds will not do much good for memory, trust me, because memory is a skill. And what almonds can do is, maybe they can send more circulation of blood into the brain. All right. So memory is a skill which the brain does. Memory is not brain. Memory is what the brain does. So eating something will not enhance your skills. So if somebody comes up and tells you that, hey guys, you got to eat French toast for 90 days every single day and you will be able to speak French, I think that's not possible. It doesn't work that way. If you want to learn French, you got to get into a French school. You have to learn that, because it's a skill. Driving is a skill. Swimming is a skill. Memorization is a skill. Pills, food will not work. All right. Okay. So let's move on. I want to share some best practices, and because of the best practices, because of the techniques, you will be getting into a state where you'll be using your memory on the next level. So I just want to share one thing. You may have a lot of questions in your mind. I'm sure most of you have a lot of questions. Okay, this guy, maybe it is useful for him. Maybe, it's his luck. Maybe God has given him something for him. You might have a lot of questions. It's okay to have questions. But can I request you something? For the next 90 minutes, for the just next 90 minutes, can you have an open mind and just listen to me and participate without any judgment? Just for 90 minutes. If you're ready for that, can you please type in open in the chat box? Can you just type in open in the chat box so that I know that you're ready to be open for next 90 minutes. And if you're thinking why this guy is asking to write so many things in the chat box, there's a psychological reason behind it. There's a neurological reason behind it. Both the reasons. The reason is, when you type down something, you're actually telling yourself that you will be open, and your mind will help you in being open. So that's the reason. And the more you participate, more senses use, more you're into the game. That's the reason. And there's also one more reason I would like to share. Now, this is a very powerful quote. Mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work unless it is open. And all of you are ready to be open. And thank you so much. It makes your job very easy. It makes my job easy if you're open to learning, if you're open to listen to what I have to offer. And I am going to offer you something very, very powerful, which is not cut, copy, paste, or Google stuff. You will not find what I'm going to talk in the Google. All right. You will find something which I've learned personally, which is very, very powerful. Even if you've heard some of those things somewhere or similar stuff, let please have an open mind to listen so that something else will open up for you in your mind. Okay, so let's move on. And this, I just want to share this. This will be the result for you. Your memory will become like a genie, and it will always come back and tell you, tell me what should I remember. And that's the power which you can get, and that's where everybody can get. Everybody is a master of their own memory. They can come, and if only you use certain strategies. So let's get rolling and see that. And once you do that, your time will be saved. A lot of time will be saved. Not only your time will be saved, your stress levels will go down drastically when you try to remember or when you do any exercise with the mind. Your stress levels go down. The reason is when you're working with your mind, you will not be at 20 places. You will have to come here and work. And when you're operating from here, you conserve a lot of energy and stress doesn't happen at this place. Now, one of the major reasons for stress is because the mind is wandering here and there, right? But then when you work with your mind, all the wandering is stopped and you are, you know, converging all your energies into the present, and that's where the stress also vanishes and you'll have a lot of relaxation of time. So one final question before we go on into the technical part. If you get a lot of free time and reduce your stress by using some strategies, what would you like to learn? There's no stress, and if your memory is like genie and it can remember anything, what would be that thing you will be willing to learn? Or if you have got so much of free time because of learning faster, what would be that thing which you'll be willing to do? So let's just listen, see one or two answers from the people, and then we'll move on to the actual presentation. Just think about it. Vedic math, great. And Vedic math is very, very powerful because it saves a lot of time and it's a very solid mental exercise. Will give time to the family, great. And these days, that is what is happening. That a lot of people are, they don't have time for anything, not even for themselves and not from the family also. Read fast, remember things. Great, super. Thank you so much. So let's move on. And okay, there's one thing I want to share. Okay, you still, I think, Praveen, you just have to use a headset or maybe up your volume. Or you want to remember numbers. Great, great. So there's one bonus I would like to give you. And if you stay till the end of this masterclass, you will learn something which is very, very powerful. And that is how to remember names effortlessly. How many of you are willing to learn how to remember names effortlessly? So how many of you want to remember names of people? If you can just put names, I know that you're interested in remembering names. Okay, good, great. All right, so is it better now? Okay, a lot of people. Yes, yes, super. Great, great. So let's move on and let's get started. So just a couple of things I want to tell you before we when we're starting. First thing is, please do participate. Participation is very, very important because one of my mentor, Mr. Akshar Yadav, what he said was very interesting. He says if you see the word participate, it has got part inside. So unless you are a part of it, okay. So I think there is some technical problem. So just let's do something Indian jugaad. Okay, so let's put it this way. Is it any better now? Somebody from B Street can tell me. Ah, great. So, super. So this is Indian jugaad. All right, great. So you have to be a part of the event, then you will get the result. So that's what about participate. And please have no distractions. No distractions, please, for the next 90 minutes. And if you're running any apps in the background, I request you, I appeal you to please shut down all the apps, because it not only consumes your bandwidth of the computer and energy of your device, but also it consumes the bandwidth of your brain. So if something is open, you're always thinking acha kuch aaya hoga. So please stay away from any apps which are running in the background. Yeah. And one other thing I would like to tell you is, please have a pen and paper handy. I know that you're paying attention, but still, if you have a pen and paper handy, what happens is your mind will be thinking, what can I capture on the paper? What can I capture on the paper? The moment you don't have a pen and paper, the mind is free to wander anywhere. But just because you have a pen in the hand, it will want to capture something, and because it wants to capture, the attention will be much better. So writing will help in paying attention as well. So these are all the things. So this is, let's get started. Every next level of your life will demand a new version of yourself. This is the most important message which we start with. And how many of you agree to this? If you agree to this, can you just type in agree? Great. Thank you so much. And if you want to get into the new version of yourself, a lot of things can be done, but there are two things which are very, very important. And whatever, if you keep on doing the same thing, you keep on getting the same result. If you want a different result, you got to do a different thing. It is said in several fashions. So what is that we need to do differently? Two things there. The first thing is change the perceptions which you have. Change the perception on your memory, change the perception on yourself, change the perception on how you look at information, and change the perception on the beliefs which you have got. Then you will start getting new results. I just want to ask one very important question. How many of you here have actually been impacted or seen other people getting impacted by the age? As the age is going higher, memory is going lower. How many of you have experienced it or at least heard about that? As memory goes, age goes higher, the memory goes lower. You heard that? Yes. Okay, I did. Great, great, super. Now let me tell you, you experienced that also. Super. And many a times why this experience happens is because of a perception. It is not a reality, it is a perception. Now how does the perception help? So I have got this belief that with age memory goes lower, and I strongly believe it. And because I am aging and I have this belief that with age memory goes lower, I will not try. And because I don't try, I can't remember. And because I can't remember, I will blame it on the age and say, yeah, mujhe pata tha. With age, memory goes down. And this is what the cycle which happens. One small perception which we have, that actually changes the whole thing. Yes, the perception actually, it may not be true. Kisne bola? Gita mein likha hai kya? No. We have just seen some examples somewhere, and then we just feel something, and then we started acting on based on the beliefs. Okay, let's move on. The second thing which you have to change, and that is change the way you take the action. The way you take the action should change, and a lot of people resist that simply because and the perspective on the action. And that is, people have this feeling that if you want to take different action, it has to be difficult. It has to be difficult. Now let me tell you, it need not be difficult. It can be even easy also. Who says different action has to be only difficult? Different action can be easy. And today you will be having those little different actions which are very easy but yet very powerful and take you to memory to the next level. So we'll be talking about that. So this is one of my favorite pictures which I use all the time, because this is a very good message. And if you guys have seen the movie Ab Tak Chappan 2, Ab Tak Chappan 2, I've not seen the entire movie, I just seen the first 5 minutes, and I said, that's the worth of money which I've spent time. I just finished and stopped watching there because I got what I wanted. In the first 5 minutes, Nana Patekar, in his own words, all tells what I actually believe in my life. He says there is no such thing as right or wrong, good or bad. It is your perception which makes it a reality for you. It is your perception, your reality. It may not be real for other people. So that was what I always believed in, and Nana Patekar has put it very nicely. So anyway, let's look at this picture, and then you will understand that in a minute. So what do you see here? What do you see here? Can you just type in a few answers, please? You see a frog? Great. See a frog and a horse. Wow, we got a different perspective. We see grass. Okay, great. What else? What else do you see? Frog and a horse. And when I asked this question in various groups, I got answers like it's a frog, it's a rabbit, it's a chicken in the supermarket. It's a chicken in the supermarket. It's a horse. A lot of things like that. And whether they are right or wrong, they are right for them. Whatever you are seeing is right for you. All right. Okay. So let's see. The other side of the picture is of Vipin. That's awesome. So let me show you the horse. The other side of the frog is horse. It's exactly the same picture, but now you see a different result altogether. So let me show you both. Let me show you both. Now this is a frog, and this is what we did. And here we get the horse. Now why talk about this is, several times in life you may have to take small steps, which will give you a massive result. So the other lesson could be something like, there could be many ways, there are different perspectives, and you have got your own right of seeing, and you can also respect other people's rights on how they are looking at it. So there's no one right answer. All right. So that's what being open all about. So one of the best things I take from there is small things. Small shifts in the effort stage can lead to a big shift in the result stage. So let's see how that is possible in terms of memory. So let's get the basics right. Let's get the basic foundation right. Now, why I'm talking about the basics is because a lot of times people don't set up the basic foundation and want to build a palace on that without a foundation. And you know the result? The palace keeps falling down. And people wonder, we have used the best cement, we have used the best that, we have used best this. Why did it fall down? It simply fell down because the foundation was not good. And memory is nothing different. You have to have the right basics. And unfortunately, nobody need to be blamed. I'm just making you aware, I'm not complaining. Nobody need to be blamed. Unfortunately, we have never taught how to remember, neither in the school nor in the house. People are only told what to remember, or the maximum guidance which people used to get is better dhyan se padna, better aur thoda der padna. That's it. And those people who are award give some other strategy like, आपका कंसंट्रेशन इतना अच्छा होना चाहिए कि चारों तरफ डोल भी बज रहे होंगे ना, आपको पढ़ाई करना है, मन उधर ही रखना है आपको. कैसे हो जाएगा? It doesn't happen that way, because the how to is totally missing. When the how to is missing, things don't work. Now what to, you know how to, let's explore together. When what to and how to can come onto the same platform, that's where the results come in. So that's the reason why working with basics is very, very critical. So I want to ask you one question, and please answer this, and that is, why do people forget according to you? Why do people forget? Can I have some answers, please? Why do people forget? Can you very quickly chat some answers in the chat box? Stress. Wow. Wow. Not interested. Okay, that's great. Priority. Awesome. Expectations, less interest, just hear, not listen. Wow, that's very deep. Multiple actions doing same multiple things at the same time, too many processors open. Oh, this is, I love that. Due to lack of focus, attention on something else, listening problem, or casual approach. Wow, awesome, great, great, great. So can I give some more reasons, some technical reasons? If you can just eliminate those reasons, whatever you're saying is right, but there are also still some more basic stuff, much more basic. All these things will may hurt after you pass the basic. So basic itself is there. So let's discuss that. Let's see that. So the three things which happen. The first thing is disbelief. Whenever your memory is not working, disbelief has made a role on that. Disbelief. So disbelief is one thing which actually makes a lot of role on not being able to remember. So how the things work is very interesting, that when you don't believe in something, you will not put effort. Disbelief is what actually stopping people to act. All right. The second one is disinterest. Yeah, what's in it for you? Absolutely, that's where the interest comes in. Disinterest. So we don't have to talk more about this. The more interest you have, more memory. The less interest you have, less memory, period. Right? So disinterest makes a lot of things. People do not repeat the things in the mind. Yeah, okay, but does repeating help, Rahul? Big question. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that as well. All right. So disbelief is one, and the second one is disinterest. And you know, when you have interest, you can actually put some effort there, right? So let's look at the third one. So it also starts with the letter D. So can you guess? We have one is disbelief, two is disinterest, and there's one more D. Any idea what could be the third D? If you want a clue, that let me give the picture there. So that's the picture. So what could be that? Three Ds. One is disbelief, disinterest, disorientation. Okay, Parth, great. Anything else which you can think of? Doubt. Doubt comes under disbelief. Disengaged, great. Great, disengaged. How about this? Disuse. Most people don't use their memory as much they should be using. I don't know. Let me remind you something here. So I don't know. You might have not heard this term for a very long time. How many of you still remember there used to be something called as a PP phone number? PP. How many of you remember PP? If you remember PP, just type PP in the chat box, please. The youngsters will definitely not know what is PP for sure. And I'm sure most people have heard about it. And yeah, great. There are a lot of people who know PP, right? Okay, Padosi. Right. It's a particular person. That's what people say. Padosi ka phone bhi bolte hain. Very good, very good. So when these little devices are not there, you are actually remembering. Like let's say if you want to call me, you'll remember my PP number, you'll remember my factory number, you'll remember my warehouse number, and if you also know that I'll be hanging out with my uncle most of the time, you'll also remember my uncle's number as well. Those days, people's memory was very, very, very good. Do you agree to that? And nowadays, you know what? Oh, what's your number? 31916842. Okay, fine. So, and just there in the phone book. And today, there are lot of people who don't remember their own second number. Everybody has at least 2 3 4 SIM cards. They don't remember their own second number. ये तो मैं यूज ही नहीं करता हूँ, तो जियो का इंटरनेट है, इंटरनेट का नंबर है, यूज नहीं करता हूँ मैं. So that is, please bring the mic more closer. Okay, sure. Okay, so that is one thing which is happening. People don't use their memory. Absolutely. All right. And I'm going to share something very, very funny. You can try that later on. Don't try it now. And that is when you go back home, you can just go to your phone book and scroll your phone book. You will definitely find maybe 10 15 20 names, something like Vikram Verma. Then you're thinking, who is this Vikram Verma? Or Pankaj Bhatt. Who the hell is Pankaj Bhatt? Why the number is in your phone? You don't even know why the numbers are actually there in your phone book, right? So why I'm talking about this is the information just went from your source into the device without processing. So if you see what has happened, we have actually reduced usage of our natural capacity. And these days, I have seen a lot of people, if they have to multiply 12 times 68, they don't mind spending 5 minutes or 10 minutes for finding the phone or calculator to answer, but they don't get an idea. Okay, that can be done with a pen and paper manually also. People have not stopped doing that actually, because no exercise. If you cannot exercise, if you don't exercise, where is hope? If you want to get any skill, you have to keep working on that. Let's say Sachin Tendulkar suddenly stops playing cricket for the next 10 years, assuming that he's still in not retired. I'm just giving an example. Will he be fit in the form? No. We have been not using memory for years. And then we say, yaar, mera memory theek nahi hai. But what have you done about it? That's the question. Disuse. Now it can be a revolver, it can be memory, it can be your Audi car, it can be whatever on the planet. If you're not using it, not keeping it in good condition, you will be having a big problem. You'll have a problem with that. All right. So let me see if I can do something. Okay, let's do something other thing. Just give me a sec. All right, this is a better jugaad, so it will not skip off from the mind. Uh, yeah, now I no need to hold it. Now it is there. Okay, it will not fall down. Great. Okay, so let's move on. Thanks, Komal. Okay, so let's move on and see. The first thing, if you want to take your memory to the next level, the first thing which you have to do is strike these things out of your system. If you scan your memory, the first thing is, if your memory failed you anytime, either the disbelief or disinterest or disuse has made a role, or maybe two of them, or maybe all three made a role. If these things are not making a role on your memory, you will never have a problem. So these are the major things. And you know what, sitting right here right now, you can decide to kick them out of your system. So can you please type kick 3ds, kick 3ds. Now why I'm asking you to do it is because your mind will understand, your brain will remember that. Kick 3ds. The 3ds are disbelief, disinterest, and disuse. Once you kick them out of your system, your memory will okay, thanks for the double kick, Virender. That's, I love that, I love that. Great. So this is the first step which you have to take. But you have a doubt, so yeah, please share, Bhavin, what's your doubt? So very quickly, can you share your doubt, please? You can type it. So okay, as you type, as it comes, in a limited time, how to? Yeah, we'll do that, we'll do that. Don't worry, don't worry. We'll just, I'll show you how things can work. And as I told you, I have got some exercise for you, where if you do it for 10 days, you'll be probably exercising your memory more than what you have done in the last 10 years. A simple exercise. All right. If you just do it for 10 days, that will give you such kind of access. Yeah, that's my commitment. That's the reason why I can even dare to say double your memory in 4 weeks or less, because I got solid exercises for you. All right. Okay. So let's move on. So use it or lose it is a philosophy. So this is where it has to be done. Okay. Now the big question again I want to ask you. Think about this and answer. And once you answer, we have a discussion and it's going to blow your mind away. I want you to answer this question. Do you forget? If you forget, type me many times. Okay. All right. You forget. You forget. Super. Super. Yes, always. Awesome. Many times. I love that. Great. Okay. Now I want to ask you meetings, numbers, names you forget. Okay. Unable to recall at the right time. Okay. Great. Great. Seldom. Wow. Okay. That's cool. Great. Try to forget something which you already know, because you're all saying that you forget things. So this is a task for you. Try to forget something which you already know. Consciously try to forget something which you already know. Is that possible? Absolutely. It sounds like a joke. How can you forget something which you already know? Are you joking? That's what you'll ask. That's not difficult. It is impossible. It's not possible at all. The brain is not designed that way. So let me give an example. Let me give an example. So about 3 weeks back, three now it's going to be almost close to 4 weeks. I went to a government office nearby my house, and I wanted some work to be done. So I went and spoke to the guy there, and this guy said, "Sir, आपका ना ये काम यहाँ नहीं होगा, third floor में होगा." So I said, "Third floor में किससे मिलना है? Whom should I meet in third floor?" Then this guy, I don't know why he was so kind. He took me to the third floor and introduced me to the guy and says, "आपको इससे मिलना है." And then he introduced, and you know what? I can never forget his name in my lifetime. I can never forget his name. Do you know why I can't forget his name? Any idea? Anybody? I can never forget his name. Why? Experience, you love him, maybe a similar name like my name, gratitude. Okay, all these things are right. He took extra pain, of course, he did to take extra pain. And there is one more personal reason I'm going to share that. And that, yeah, special acts of kindness, conscious mind. And because I'm a memory expert, okay, all those things I take that. Great. So let me give you the actual reason. The actual reason is I can't forget his name because I don't know his name. I don't know his name. Before I could even ask his name, he just left back. Now, why I'm talking about this is people generally are in the same mode. Before they know something, they actually forget. So next time when you have this experience of forgetting, you ask yourself, did I even get it in the first instance? So when maybe you're giving the name to me, I may be thinking, oh, am I looking good? Is my mic okay or not? And the name has not even got into the head. So see the spelling forget. It's a very interesting spelling. Forget. Before you could forget it, you have to get it. Unless you get it, you can't forget. That's a qualification. People don't even get it in the inside the head and they claim that they forgot. Doesn't work that way. Now if you're not able to recall, probably it is not there in your head, maybe many of the times. There's also one more reason. You may not be able to bring it out at that moment when you need it. All right, so this too can be there, so we'll talk about that. So let's move on and talk about this. So it is impossible to forget something which you already know. And I just want to talk about this sun for a minute. uh, I'm sure whatever background you are from, whatever age you are in, whatever department you are in, I'm sure you might have heard something about the sun, which is very, very simple thing. The sun rises in the east and sun sets in the west. All right. If you've heard about that, please type sun in the chat box so I know that you know something what I'm. Oh, you have not heard about that, or you have not experienced that, Aryan? Okay, great. So you all heard and experienced that the sun. Okay, great, great. So Aryan, oh, whatever is what you're saying is awesome. Now, in reality, let me ask you one more time. Do you really think that the sun is rising and setting? The answer is a big no. No, the sun is neither rising nor setting. The sun is stationary there. We are moving around the sun, and see the level of ego. The sun is rising and setting. but as if the sun has no better work. The biggest lie of the universe, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, is the biggest lie of the universe, yet a true experience every single day. Every single day we experience it. We have been seeing that, but it's a lie. Now, why I'm talking about that is forgetting is also like that. Now you think you forgot, but it's a lie. Forgetting is a lie. So let me show you some examples in from your own life. Now, when if you're a student, or you might have heard about students saying, when they're in examination hall, the mind goes blank. Happens with a lot of people, and some of them they come back and tell that जैसे ही examination hall से बाहर निकला सभी कुछ वापस आ गया. They recall everything back once they are out of the examination hall. Have you heard that? If you heard that, just put it as me. Yeah, great. You heard that. Super. And let me tell you something from your own life. Now you go into a Rotary meeting or a networking meeting or some office or some association meeting, and you find somebody, you know the person. Ah, this guy drives a blue colored Audi. He's from Dwarka. Yeah, these two kids are studying in Russia. Oh, I know this guy. But you might not know the name. You might not recall the name, and you think, "Arey yaar, mera memory ka na memory kharab ho gaya. I can't remember names of people." You might have had that experience, but several times when you are not at all thinking about the person, the name would pop out. Oh, Sahil, how can I forget him? Did that ever happen to you? If that has happened, just put me in the chat box so I know that it has happened. Yeah, sure, it has happened. So what I want to tell you is, you have not forgotten, you have failed to recall. Please, please, please understand the difference. Forgetting is totally not possible. Yes, failing to recall is what is possible and what is the problem. So what people do is, instead of working on recall, they're working on memory. Memory is already good. So there is one small personal belief which I have in my life. I would like to share. You may agree, you may not agree, but I still want to share that. And that is, everybody, everybody should believe in God, according to me, or at least believe in nature. Either believe in God or believe in nature. The best is, there are a lot of people who believe in both, but at least one you have to believe. So if you don't want to believe in God, absolutely okay, then believe in nature. If you don't want to believe in nature, absolutely okay, but believe in God. Now, if you believe in either one of them, please understand that the nature or God will never create a substandard product. So please don't go and tell yourself or others that, यार मेरा creativity अच्छा नहीं है, मेरा memory अच्छा नहीं है, मेरा focus अच्छा नहीं है. हो ही नहीं सकता. You are the best. You are the masterpiece. How can that not happen? I mean, it's a nature's work. All right. So please remember that. So if there is a problem, the problem is not in the capacity, the problem is in the process. So how many of you have heard people saying, we are not even using 10% of the brain power in the complete lifetime? If you have heard about that, please put 10 in the chat box so I know that you have heard about that. Great. So let's not get into the numbers part. Some people say 8%, some people say 30%. Let's not worry about the numbers. Let's not get into debate. But you have actually heard that there's a lot of potential which is still left. But then if there is potential, why do you have a problem? The problem is not because of the potential. Potential is given. The problem is in the process. So let's look at the process. So what you need to do is, don't worry about your memory. Your memory is there. You have to work on the recall. Now, just to make you realize, you have a great memory. Whoever you are, I don't know even your names, you have a great memory. You don't have to believe me. Don't believe me. Be a scientist. Go home and do a small experiment. So if you are willing to make an experiment to know you have a great memory or not, just put EXP in the chat box so that I know that you are willing to experiment. Unless you experiment, you will not know the truth. You have to find out the truth. All right. And in Rotary, we say that, is it true? Always we ask, is it true? So before you say, I have a bad memory, ask yourself, is it really true? So I have a small experiment for you to do it. Please don't do it here, not right now, please. We'll do it once the session is over. So when the session is over, go back home, take some A4 sheets of paper, A4 sheets of paper, blank papers, and keep writing what all you know till now in your lifetime. All the places you have visited, all the names you know, all the alphabet in all the languages you know, the recipes you know, the movies you have seen, the movies you wanted to see, the movie stars you can recall, your teacher's name, your friend's name, the foods you have eaten, the functions you attended, the places you have visited, the books you have read, the authors' names you know, the coins names you know, the cities you know, the animals you know, just write everything which you know on some sheets of paper. And if you really do this exercise, how long do you think you will take to complete this exercise? A lifetime. It takes a lifetime, forever. That's right. It's a very, very big job, not small one. It takes forever. It takes forever. So why are you even saying that your memory is not good? Just because you have an experience that you did not pick up the dry cleaning? Just because you forgot one number? Just because you were not able to recall a person's name, or your mind went blank in a certain situation? Unfair. See, if you're unfair to other people is a lesser sin. But if you're unfair to yourself, it's a bigger sin. All right. How much do you forget in a day? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15 things. But how much you remember? Please have a judgment on that. Okay, you have a great memory. That's what you have to do. Remember. And let's get into the big mistakes which people do. One big mistake which is making people's memory as a trash. One mistake is responsible. So if you want to know, do you want to know that one mistake which is really, really responsible for making your memory go, to a crazy negative level? So if you want to know, just put one in the chat box. One, the one mistake which you should always avoid, and which most of the people do it. Okay, the one mistake which people do is they think that memory is automatic. They think memory is automatic. All right. Now, let me tell you, nothing in life is automatic. Now, a lot of people have this idea, because I am listening, because I am taking notes, because I am understanding, I will remember. No, it doesn't work like that. Because memory is a process. If it's a process, it has to be consciously activated. It has to be consciously done. So for a lot of people, memory is like weather. आज ना बहुत गर्मी है, आज ना बारिश हो रहा है. Today is very humid. Now what can you do about it? We can't do anything about it. मेरा मेमोरी ना ठीक ठीक है. मेरा मेमोरी ना, नाम तो याद हो जाता है मुझे, लेकिन नंबर्स याद नहीं होगा. क्या कर सकते हैं इसके बारे में? कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं. It is given. That's what people actually talk about. That so heavy in impacting memory. Uh, yeah, those are all small things. Those are all small things. But the major things is inside. First, if the inner settings are right, the external things are very easy to manage. Now, there's a very interesting African saying which says, if there is no enemy within, the outside enemy cannot do much harm. So anytime you have some problem, please look inside. The solution is always inside, not outside. You don't have to worry about screen time. You don't have to worry about so many Facebook things or Instagram going on. It's absolutely okay. But it has to be, you have to be true from inside, not powerful from inside. Then the other things will not happen. So what happens is, we ourselves are confused with the whole strategy and game, and we have nothing to say. So we'll be trying to fix from outside, and that's where the struggle. Fix from inside, not from outside. It is you, not outside out there. All right. Okay. So memory is automatic, and because of this small negative belief, what happens is people don't consciously try. And if you don't, because it's automatic, मैं तो कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता हूँ. So even if I work or you don't work, memory is there or memory is not there. So people don't consciously take action. So if you think memory is automatic, you will not step up. Because you don't step up, you don't remember. And that's the impact of believing this small thing, memory is automatic. How many times it has happened to you when you're school and college, or maybe in the meetings also, that you take notes, you listen with intent, you take notes, go back home, and if you have a habit of looking through the notes, sometimes it used to happen to me when I was in standard 8 and 9. So I pick up the notes and see, अच्छा ये भी पढ़ाया था आज. I myself has read, written it. I have no clue that I have even written that. Now, why? I was listening, I was paying attention, I was even writing, nodding, and even participating in the discussion. Now, why it has happened is because consciously I have not activated my system. All right. Okay. So let's see what can be done for that. And now I'm going to give you one super hack which can take your memory to the next level, and this will be turned into an exercise shortly. All right. First thing is intention. Now I want to ask you one simple thing. I'm sure you must be meeting a lot of people in your life, right? How many times did you actually tell yourself when you're meeting somebody that I want to remember this person's name when you're meeting? In the last 3 months, you might have met some new people. How many times have you told yourself that you want to remember the person's name? Some answers, please. Never. Not really. Yeah. Only if it is interesting. Absolutely. So you have so many pre-qualifications. Never told myself. Absolutely. When you do, not every time. So if it is not every time, the time sometimes which you have done, you will be able to remember. Am I right in saying that, Anil ji? आपने अगर सोचा ना तो आपको याद हो जाएगा. लेकिन people don't even have the intent. And why they have the intent? It is not because of any other thing. Maybe deep down in their heart they know that, yeah, can I really handle so many names? So let me not even try. All right. So yeah, if only you think person is important. Now let me tell you one secret. The secret is every person whom you are talking to is important. If he is not important, he will not be present in your life. Now I think it may sound philosophical, but I really believe that if somebody is coming into your life, unless it is important, they would have you would have never crossed path with anybody. Absolutely, I think that. So cubics, I don't know your name, so I have to call you as cubics. All right. So that's what happens. I don't know how many of you agree to this, but it sounds philosophical. But anyway, but why don't you think everybody is important? Then you'll remember everybody. And why? Oh, Prachi, thank you so much. Okay, great. So let's move on. First thing is intention is required. When the intention is there, you will take action. When you take action, you are qualified to get result. You are qualified to get result. All right. I'm not saying you take action will get result. You take action, then some result will come. And a lot of people don't even intend, so they don't take action, they don't get result, and they say my memory is bad. Unfortunate, very, very, very negative. It cannot be like that. Okay, let's move on. Now this is going to be one deal breaker for you, and that is working on your input output ratio. Now input output ratio is very simple. A lot of people big mistakes. So when we are having the conversation initially, somebody has said something interesting, we forget because we don't review it many times or something like that. So something of that sort has come up. So memory is not about putting the information into the head. Memory is all about bringing the information out. People work upside down, exactly the opposite way people work. If I want to remember something, what most people do, अच्छा इसको ना 10 बार पढ़ो याद हो जाएगा. भाई साहब 10 बार पढ़ने से कुछ नहीं होगा. एक बार बाहर तो निकाल के देखो. Try to bring it out, not put it 100 times in. You can put it 1,000 times in. If you don't bring it out, it will go out. So I don't know how many of you have heard about this Bermuda Triangle. Very interesting, right? Now whatever goes in will never be visible. All right. If you are not recalling information, if you're not bringing out information, your brain will become like a Bermuda Triangle. हाँ ये मुझे पता है लेकिन पता नहीं कहाँ है. हाँ इसको मैंने पढ़ा था लेकिन पता नहीं वो कहाँ चले गया. वैसे होगा. So the biggest thing which you have to do for yourself is any input should follow an output. Input output has to match. Now the disaster, where is it happening? No offense, no nothing negative about anybody, but let me give my take. What's happening in the schools if you see? And why I'm talking about schools is because one, I work with a lot of school students. Second is that's where the whole problem is happening. Now I'm not blaming the system. I'm just telling you, making you aware where the problem coming up. So you go to the school. The moment you go to the school, science teacher, math teacher, physics teacher, geography teacher, this teacher, that teacher, tuition teacher, what that teacher. I mean, everybody is telling you something. Everything goes inside. So what you are practicing? Input, 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 input. So you're a master of input. Now, when do you recall? Half yearly examination, final examination, and people do the recall first time in final examination, and that's where they get the trouble. Please remember one thing: the first recall is very critical and very difficult. पहले बार आप अंदर से बाहर निकालोगे, that will become very very critical and also very difficult, but people don't care about that. Now let me give a very simple example. Let me give an example. So let's say I want to मीट मिस्टर अनिल जी, अनिल जी से मिलना है मुझे, तो अनिल जी को कॉल लगाऊंगा, मैं बोलूंगा सर मैं ना आपके घर आना है, कैसे आऊं? देन यू से कहां से? So I'll say, okay, from Guru Dronacharya metro station. Let's say, I'm just giving an example. So then he will say, Acha, if you want to come out from Guru Dronacharya metro station, okay, do one thing. Get out from the gate number 2, then go straight, then you have a goal checker, then take a right turn, then you get an SBI, then up सीधा चले जाओ, वहां से left लेना, and he will tell me some direction. So it's giving some instruction in Hindi or English, I am able to understand. For some strange reason, I decide कि यार मुझे नहीं आज नहीं जाना यार. I don't want to go today. So I don't go. So maybe 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, I want to say, अरे यार अनिल जी को तो मैं बताया था कि घर आना था. I want to go to his house. So I want to go to his house. So the first thing I remember is that's Guru Dronacharya metro station. So I go to Guru Dronacharya metro station, get off there, and probably I don't even remember what gate number he was talking about. Then I'll call him. Sir, Guru Dronacharya metro station कहाँ से आऊँ मैं? Then he will tell the same thing, gate number 2 से आ जाओ, ये right turn, left turn, U turn जो भी है वो बता देंगे. And if I travel that, एक बार मैंने उसको पकड़ के मैं उस अनिल जी के घर चले गए ना, 6 months later, 6 months later, if I want to reach his house, I will only call him to ask, sir आप घर में है कि नहीं है? I will not call him for directions. Why? Because the input has been followed up by an output. If you don't recall now, you will be not qualified to recall at a later stage. If you are recalling it now, you may be able to recall with much ease. Now that's the whole science. So please don't worry about putting in. You are an expert in putting in. No problem. The thing you have to work on is bring it out. Bring it out. One question to introspect. Let me ask you one question to introspect. Okay, does this example make sense? If it makes sense, can you just put in MS so that makes sense? So I will know that. All right, cool. Great. So now let me give you one simple question of introspection. Just think about this. In the last 6 months, or maybe in the last 1 year, what kind of exercise have you consciously done, or how much exercise have you consciously done which qualifies as exercise for making your recall better? None. Absolutely. क्योंकि किसी ने बताया नहीं. Nobody has told us. So yeah, meditation is one good thing. Absolutely. मेडिटेशन करने से आपको मेमोरी से भी काफी ज्यादा बेनिफिट्स आता है, लेकिन मेमोरी के लिए क्या किया आपने? आई एम नॉट अंडरमाइनिंग मेडिटेशन. आई डू मेडिटेट. ओके, डोंट गेट मी रॉन्ग. आई डू मेडिटेट ऑल्सो. बट व्हाट हैव यू डन फॉर consciously activating your recall mechanism? Okay, writing down, that's one thing. Maybe people are doing some bit on that. Okay, great. So the thing is, if you do nothing, you get nothing. As simple as that. अगर मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि बस मेरे घर में ना एक full moon, half moon piano है, a full-fledged piano is there in my house, and you know what, I can't play piano. The piano is lying in my house for the last 5 years. I can't play piano. And you'll ask, अच्छा ठीक है, कितने बार आपने ट्राई किया, कोशिश किया पियानो बजाने के लिए? If I ask you, अच्छा ऐसा भी करना है? Of course ऐसा ही करना है. The fact of having piano will not qualify me. I have to work on that. So recall को भी आपको, जब तक आप उसके ऊपर काम नहीं करेंगे, recall skill नहीं बढ़ेगा. And unfortunately, you know what? It is happening for people that they are stopping to use recall more and more, as in बहुत कम हो गया recall. Now पहले जमाने में कम से कम वो डायल फोन होता था कि people used to recall. अच्छा नंबर कितना है? 3891. अच्छा 3891. Now what people do? Scroll and click, and they will not even look at the number. They will not even look at the number. And they think कि मुझे numbers याद ही नहीं होता है. कभी numbers को देखा है हमने? नहीं देखा है. कभी इसके ऊपर काम किया है? नहीं किया है. So how does things work? Doesn't work that way. Okay, so let's get in. Let me give you some ideas for recalling exercise. So these simple exercises, there are 3 things which you can do. So आपको क्या करना है? Let's work on this. Any failure of memory is typically a failure of recall. If you agree, can you just type agree to that? Do you agree to that? Absolutely. So What you have to work on is on the recall. Please stop working and worrying about your memory. Your memory is fantastic. What is not fantastic, what is not working is recall. So let's work on recall. And recall को आपको वर्क करने के लिए आपको सिंपल सी तरीका ये है कि आपको कॉन्शियसली रिकॉल मैकेनिज्म को एक्टिवेट करना है. उसके लिए आपको कॉन्शियसली कुछ करना है. तो आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू सम simple 3 ways of doing it. And that is, the first thing is to activate your conscious recall. One thing which you can do, it is called event recall. So event recall क्या होता है? So after any event is done, sit down, or maybe while you are walking towards the car, just एक बार mind में सोचो कि क्या हुआ था. It can be a client conversation, it can be a seminar, it can be reading a book, it can be a Netflix movie, it can be a meal at Bikaner Wala, it can be a drive to maybe Himachal. It doesn't matter. Once an event is over, just think kya hua. Now by this what you're doing is you're exercising your recall. You are exercising your recall consciously. All right, every day the nature will provide us so many ways in which we can recall. एक client से बात किया, जैसे आप कार के पास जा रहे हो ना, एक बार recall करो, and that will make sure that you will clarify on one part. The second thing is you will actually remember it because the input ratio or input output ratio is matching. So that's one exercise which you can do. It can be even having a samosa. All right, you can just simply think कि अच्छा ये samosa कैसे था. Just re-experience that. Okay, yeah, running through the mind. That's perfect. Perfect. The second one is called day recall. I cannot overemphasize the value of day recall. It is one of the most amazing, simple thing. Not only your memory goes up, your focus, concentration, observation, imagination, creativity, all the spectrum of the mind power will go up just by doing day recall. Now, day recall will take you 3 to 5 minutes maximum a single day. And what will you do in that 3 to 5 minutes? And when you should do it in the evening or in the night when you finish your work or before going to sleep. Just spend 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes thinking आज क्या हुआ. So play the day's cassette in your mind in a fast forward motion in the chronological order. Chronological order is important. Chronological order. Don't do random bits of recall. Do chronological recall. इसमें क्या हो जाएगा आपका नेक्स्ट एवरी डे आपका ऑब्जर्वेशन बढ़ना शुरू हो जाएगा. क्योंकि अगर आप आज शुरू करेंगे, आई कैन assure you, you will not be able to recall 50% also. I'm sure. I can bet my life to that. अगर ये exercise आप नहीं कर रहे हैं तो, if you're starting it for first time today, you will not be able to recall even 50%. But then, you know what happens is when you're doing it, you will start concentrating and focusing. अच्छा ये घर में क्या है? ओ इसको मैं देखा था, उसका क्या logo था? I mean, you will start putting more observation क्योंकि आपको recall करना है. So you're training your brain to observe. And you know what? ब्रेन के लिए एक इंटरेस्टिंग फिलोसफी सेट किया गया है. एंड व्हाट डज द ब्रेन डू is the brain don't care what you're doing, it will only make you better at whatever you are doing. आप जो भी कर रहे हैं ब्रेन को कोई मतलब नहीं है. It will make you an expert in that because technically the brain has got a necessity to save your energy. तो जो भी आप काम करेंगे वो हैबिट में बदल के वो ब्रेन एनर्जी रिलीज कर देते हैं आपके लिए. Alright, that's the reason why you are skating. First time will be very hard. जैसे skate करते 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 expert बन जाओगे. Driving करते करते expert बनेंगे. So any skill which you are, as you are working on, the effort will keep reducing because that's the brain's way of helping you. So what happens is when you're trying to recall also, the brain will help you to recall better. So let me give a very funny example. It's not true, but let me give an example. All right. Let's say every day I go to market to get milk in the morning. So जब वापस में आ रहा होगा every day, there's a dog which is chasing me. All right. And to save myself, I'll run from the dog to be in safe distance. Right. And this is happening for last 6 months. It's not true. It's not true. But let's assume if that is true, would you agree that today I would be a better runner than 6 months ago? Do you agree that I'll be better? Yes, of course. The reason is not required. Am I running because I want to lose weight? Am I running because I'm scared of dog? Am I running because I'm getting late? Am I running because I'm out of mind? Doesn't matter. Because I am running every day, my brain will tune me into a running machine. All right. So if you're doing recall every day, your brain will tune itself into a recall machine. And that's what we want. The more you do something, the more. And what happens is they recall, event recall will give the brain that activity or that platform to practice, and your memory will become like butter. All right. So the third one is called random recall. Now random recall is, there is no it's not repetition, it is just trying to recall. So recall or repetition में क्या है कि repetition can also be, you can see and repeat also. Recall is always from the mind. So that's a minor difference there. So random recall is basically like trying to recall randomly, meaning you can sit down and say, अच्छा मेरा जो आज तक मेरा physics teachers का नाम क्या है? Oh, when I was in my graduation, maybe you can put a picture of your graduation and see if you can recollect all the names of the people whom you are there in your graduation. Or you can think कि अच्छा मैं जब जयपुर गया था वहां पर होटल के साथ में कौन सा खाने खाए थे हम लोग, whatever we have tasted, you can just think of that. Now whatever is that, so randomly recall. So what happens is it's a fun activity and it's also very good exercise. So the three ways which you can activate recall, one is event recall, day recall, and random recall. So this is very very powerful, which you can, if you can do that, you'll be surprised. And आप अगर ये 10 दिन करेंगे ना, आप सोचो पिछले 10 साल में उतना एक्टिविटी आप किया नहीं होगा, and your memory, your brain will get so much of, no, random recall gives stress. You don't get anything until it gets you stress. ये नहीं कि आपको रिकॉल करना ही करना है आप, आई मीन इट इज नॉट लाइक अच्छा अपने दो लोगों का डिग्री क्लासमेट्स को आप रिकॉल नहीं कर पा रहे, सो कोई स्ट्रेस नहीं है इसमें. नाउ रैंडम रिकॉल शुड बी अ फन एक्टिविटी, नॉट अ स्ट्रेस गिविंग एक्टिविटी. ऑलराइट, रैंडम रिकॉल इज लाइक कैजुअल थिंग, रैंडमली है, आया तो बल्ले बल्ले, नहीं आया तो भी बल्ले बल्ले. I tried but I did not recall, fantastic. So recalling or not recalling is not the question, trying or not trying is the point. All right, okay. Why is that we remember our school teachers name but not in the college ones? Probably because one is when you were in school there were less distractions, right? कॉलेज में फ्रेंड्स के साथ में क्या क्या करना है, कहाँ घूमना है, कहाँ बाइक के साथ में किसके साथ जाना है, वो मोर डिस्ट्रैक्शंस विल बी देयर. सो योर माइंड इज देयर एट मोर लोकेशंस, वेयर स्कूल में उतना काफी डिस्ट्रैक्शंस नहीं होता था उस टाइम में. अभी स्कूल में भी उससे ज्यादा डिस्ट्रैक्शंस हो रहा है. सो गॉड सेव द स्कूल किड्स. या ओके, लेट्स मूव ऑन. एंड द सेकंड थिंग व्हिच यू कैन डू इज डू थिंग्स टू जॉग योर मेमोरी. उसके लिए आप दो चीज कर सकते हैं, एक है रिफ्लेक्शन कर सकते हैं, या दूसरा थिंग इज टू राइट डाउन द डायरी. So writing down a diary is a very very powerful tool. And you know, in my seminars में कभी पूछता हूँ कि how many of you write diary? So a lot of people say we used to write diary, or we used to write diary. So then I say, oh, then you got married? They say yes. Okay, then people stop writing diary once they get married. Anyway, so basically what happens is I write diary but seldom read it. Oh, you don't have to read it. It's okay if you don't read it. You have to write it. क्योंकि ये जो राइटिंग करते हैं वो याद रखने के लिए नहीं है, और रिकॉल एक्सरसाइज करने के लिए. Alright, even if you don't read it, it's okay. And when you give strange names to someone, we remember that. Yeah, so we have a teacher who is called, I'm sorry to say that, but you know, I have been there and I'm sure most of you have been there. We have a teacher whose name is Fevicol, and still one of my friend is in US. 20 years past, we talk about Fevicol even today. We give strange names to people and we remember that. Normal is boring. That's the rule of life. So whatever is normal is boring, and whatever is boring is not attractive to the brain. So whatever is unique, odd, strange, unnatural, ridiculous, funny, stupid, all these things are there in the mind. Oh yeah, perfect, great, like the 3 years. Okay, so jog your memory. Reflection, I want to just tell one thing about reflection. There's one guy by name Charles Haanel. In 1912 he has written a statement. He says, if you're able to spend 5 to 10 minutes time for reflection every single day in the evening, the amount of progress you will make in life will be extremely high. The reason behind it is when you reflect, you learn a lot of stuff. All right, you know, there's three sources of learning, three major sources of learning. One is the places you visit, two is the people you meet, three is the books you read. That's all. There is no other source of learning. The places you visit, people you meet, and the books you read. These are the three things which are there. And the best thing is whatever have you reflected of that will become your property. For example, you went to Kulu Manali, example, or some Spain or wherever, and if you don't reflect, आपने 15 दिन का टाइम वहां स्पेंड किया ना, वो बेकार है. If you go to Tony Robbins and spend 2 lakh rupees or 5 lakh rupees and attend the workshop, and if you're not reflecting that, it goes waste. So reflection is the best way of capturing everything in life. So जब आप reflect करेंगे, एक तो capture हो जाएगा, दूसरा क्या होगा, आपका अवेयरनेस बहुत ज्यादा हो जाता है एंड यू विल नॉट मेक मिस्टेक्स, द नंबर ऑफ मिस्टेक्स विल कम डाउन एंड यू विल स्टार्ट बीइंग more mindful, you'll start being in the zone actually. So yeah, you can do reflection, something which we did 2 or 3 years ago. Yes, you can do it, but why don't you do it daily? That's a better idea. Okay, so let's move on. So other thing is keep educating yourself. How do you reflect? Just think about what has happened, Prachi. So simply think made okay, so I'll tell you what, how do I reflect. So ek webinar khatam ho gaya, then I'll sit down and say what went right, what went wrong, what can be improved. So next time automatically, now I got this idea ki acha isko yahan se hook karna hai, तो अगली बार I don't have to think too much because I've already reflected. So or I'll reflect after the seminar. So next time, first time I do this headset is I just put it inside and keep it. So it will save time, it will make me more productive, it will make other people less distracted, right? So that's one way of doing that, Prachi. Does that answer your question? Great. So let's move on and keep educating yourself. This is one of the most important thing, and you have to learn things, you have to learn. So learning is the most important thing. And what can you learn? You can learn anything, it doesn't matter. Learn a new language, learn how to use your 10 fingers on the keyboard, learn a bit of software, learn coding, learn how to use Zoom. I mean, who thought that people will have to learn at the age of 60, 70, 80 that Zoom is the way to go? And now people are starting to learn Zoom. Absolutely. So you can learn anything, doesn't matter. And when you are actively learning, you will not be shaken by any amount of learning which comes into your life, or any learning of amount of learning requirement comes into you. You will not be shaken. Now why people get shaken is because after the college is over, people stop learning actively. तो उसको बाद में जाके कुछ सॉफ्टवेयर सीखना है, कुछ कंप्यूटर सीखना है, यार नहीं होगा यार, हम लोगों ने सीखना छोड़ दिया है. Don't do that. So if you are learning even small thing, your brain will become super hyperactive, and then when you want to learn something bigger, it becomes easier. All right guys, so are you learning something so far? So if you're learning something, can you just type learning? Great, super, thank you so much for the feedback. So let's move on. Okay, Ajay, tell me one thing, is it okay to share about my upcoming workshop, which I normally do? I do workshops. So I thought I should share that workshop. Whether you come into a workshop or not is absolutely fine, but is it okay to share? I'll just take 5-6 minutes, and then as I promised, I will actually share with you how to remember names of people effortlessly. All right, cool. So let me share with you some of the workshop. So here we go, the little details here very quickly. Okay. Okay, so the program which I do is called Mind Mastery 101. Now 101 is all about the mind. So I have got some idea, some interesting idea on the mind. All right, so that is, hello, I think some distraction. Okay, great, super. If you want to improve one skill in your life, if you have only luxury of improving only one skill in your life, please work on your focus. That's very, very important, because whatever you may be doing, if you are focused, your result will be better. Your result is tied to the amount of focus you have in your life. Whether you're mixing coffee, whether you're performing a surgery, whether you're operating a machinery, whether you're driving, whether you're sweeping, doesn't matter. Your focus is better, your result is better. Your focus is not better, your result goes for a toss. All right, so focus is one thing. Do you agree that focus is a very important skill? So if you agree, you can just put focus. Yeah, great, super. So that's what I teach in my first module. So it's like 4 modules, and each module is two to 2.5 hours. The first module is focus, and what I teach in focus is very simple stuff, very important, and it's important. And even though it's important, it's actually very simple. So managing distractions with ease, getting focus back instantly. I mean, you lose focus. We are not God, we are human beings. So losing focus is a normal thing. So losing focus is not doing. So when you can come back, how you can come back, that's the most important thing. Have you seen a lot of the conversations reset, like you are in a meeting or you are doing some critical work, and then somebody calls you and says, sir, aapko credit card chahiye kya? And then you do whatever you want to do, and then you put up the phone, and most of the time people come back and say, and say, हाँ जी मैं क्या बोल रहा था? Total track is out. A small distraction can throw you out of gear. So it is natural, but how can you come back? So that's what we'll be discussing. We'll go in deep and reducing impulsive behavior. When I say impulsive behavior, there are basically three things, and those are your anger, first thing. Two is the amount of shopping you do, and three is the amount of eating you do. All these three things are basically impulse based, not necessity based. Most of the time it is impulse. Just because something is available, people do it or eat or buy, not because they need it. All right, so once you train your mind, the impulsive behavior goes down and you will become less stressed. Increase your awareness, reduce your stress, always being mentally alert, and then of course save massive amount of time. Your focus is better, your memory, your time management will be much better, because if people are not getting results, it is not because they don't have capacity, it is simply because they get lost of the track. अगर मुझे आप बोलेंगे कि अच्छा आनंद ये 10 चीज ना आप एक्सेल में डाल के दे दो प्लीज, so I open Excel, then I keep two things and then look at some there, chat there sometime, come back and do one more thing, go there, have a cup of coffee. आपको लगेगा कि यार 10 चीज करने के लिए मुझे ना 2 घंटे लग गया. But if I sit down and do it, probably it is only 10 minutes job. And that's how people are losing a massive amount of time in their life. People have no track actually. आप एक बार आपने आपको या अपने एम्प्लॉयज को देखिए कितना टाइम इसमें वेस्ट हो जाता है. So the moment you are focused, your results will be totally better because you get time as well. The second skill, if you have luxury of improving two skills, the second skill should be working on your memory. I have a lot of respect for all the skills in life, but I'm talking about the primary skills, because you minus your memory, what are you? It's even not possible to answer. This is the biggest asset you have in your life, the memory. A doctor is a doctor because he's carrying the memories of a doctor. Whoever you are, you're carrying the memories of certain kind. If you're not training your memory, you're draining your memory. All right, you have to work on that. So super memory is the second module. Never forget contents of workshops. There are a lot of people who are attending training programs, reading books, but they don't remember the stuff. All right, okay, so remember speeches effortlessly. If you're going making presentations, or if you're remembering answers, agar aap kuch conference mein you want to present something, how do you do that? And then experience extreme concentration, overcome absent-mindedness. Overcoming absent-mindedness, it may sound like a small thing, but there's a lot of things which happen because people have done something which should not be done, or said something which should not be said, or not said something which should have been not said, right? So next is activate powerful recall, improve creativity, and save massive amount of time. The third skill, if you want to take your life to the next level, it should be reading. The third skill should be reading, because let's say, I'm just giving an example. If you read a book by Bill Gates, spend ₹1,000 on that, and if you read it well and you download the book, what you're doing is, for a mere ₹1,000, you're developing the DNA of Bill Gates. I am not saying that that's the only way to get the experience which Bill Gates has got. I can actually get the same experience. Maybe it may take 100 years or 150, 200 years for me to get that experience. But if I can read that book, maybe in 2 years I can get that experience, or a glimpse of that experience, which otherwise I would never get. Right? Reading books is one of the most important thing. And unfortunately, a lot of people read, but most of the people are not aware how to read. This is a very sorry stage of thing, but then that's reality. People do read. I'm not saying people don't read, but are you reading in the right manner? God knows. How many times it has happened that you spend time on reading, and 2 days later you don't recall anything? Or when you are reading, you're feeling sleepy, or you're reading, but the mind is running here and there. So that means you're not employing the right strategies, and you are not at fault. I'm not making a blame on you. We have never been taught how to read. We're just given a bunch of books, we're given a library card, and just go and read. And we just read. Lucky are those people who use right systems unknowingly. Unlucky are those people who use wrong systems unknowingly. Whatever you do, you actually don't get result. Right or wrong, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so the next one we talk about is speed reading. Double your reading speed, then triple. That's my, again, the promise of the program is that. And identify and overcome speed breakers, absorb more material, enhance concentration, getting into reading mode effortlessly. A lot of times there is a very heavy resistance to read. Why? Because we are not trained to handle. जो आपको ट्रेनिंग होता है ना, रेसिस्टेंस कम हो जाता है. If you know the technique, your resistance will drop. Now resistance comes in means what? You have no training, or you are internally feeling skill, you don't have that skill. or you are not ready. And that's where the resistance comes in. If resistance comes in, that's the thing. If you don't remember something, maybe you did not understand. So these are some basic stuff. All right. Okay. The next one is 21 quick tips to boost your reading speed. And of course, reading, if you do it in a right way, you will not believe the amount of time you are going to save. And you can do all the things. Rest of the things in life will become so easy, pressureless, because time is one tool which you will capture back in your life. All right. So the next one we talk about is creativity and problem solving, and golden rules of creative thinking. And the next thing in life is, if you are more creative, things will start working for you in a better fashion. All right. So these are some of the things: solve problems more effectively, enhancing observation, step-by-step routine, golden rules for thinking creatively, and of course saving massive amount of time. So these are the contents which I deliver, and they are like very much research stuff, and people get result. As I told you, I worked with Petronas for over 10 years, had 6,000 participants, because they always get results. So that's why they're annually they are renewing my contract, right? Okay. And so far, if you get that four things, do you think it is value? If you think it is value, if you learn that stuff, can you just type value in the chat box, so that I know that yes, we are able to relate, or we're on the same page. If those four skills get added to your life, will it be of some value? Immense value. Thank you so much. Okay. So I always believe in giving bonus. So there's some bonus also as usual. First bonus is a free family webinar, which is about how to become a top student. This is designed for students, but even if you're a CEO of company, you will get a massive value, because you will understand the whole spectrum of learning. I'm not talking about memory, I'm talking about learning. All right. And you will be, and I once I remember I got a call at 11 o'clock in the night, 11 p.m. And this guy calls me, and I pick up the phone, and he says, Anant, I hope I have not disturbed you. I said, it's okay. He's already disturbed me. I said, it's okay, fine, tell me. He said, Anant, I'm very guilty. That's why I had to call you at this time. I said, आप guilty होगा तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? I mean, I was wondering. Then he said, okay, sir, अब बताइए क्या है? So he said, he's a good friend of mine. He said, यार अनंत क्या है ना कि I always tell my kids पढ़ो पढ़ो पढ़ो, but लेकिन ना मुझे अंदर से दुख होता है, क्योंकि I was never able to guide them. मैं सिर्फ ये बोल रहा हूँ कि पढ़ो, बेचारा लोग पढ़ भी रहा है, लेकिन मैं गाइड नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, and that is what is making me feel guilty, because he never got taught, he was never taught how to learn, how to remember, and how can he help the kids. So I'm not saying that you did not get a what, you will get scientific insights, which is not only useful for yourself, for your kids or nieces, nephews, it will be also useful for you. In the last program, there was a pilot who has attended my workshop, and he sent out a feedback saying that kids workshop, how to become a top student program. He said, these are the 2 hours which I spent, which gave me massive value in my life in 2 hours. So that's the kind of feedback. So why I'm saying that is, it adds immense value. So family webinar, you can attend with the entire family. And second thing is, I have private Facebook group where all the members will be going there, and they're not only me, all the seniors who are working there, they'll share. So it's like sharing, like community commerce, so community learning. All right. So, and I also have Q&A sessions, and also videos once in a week during the program. And these sessions will happen once in every week. Once, so it is starting from 12th, which is Wednesday evening, 4 sessions. So interact with ever growing tribe. And bonus number 3 is, if you sign up for my program, you can actually attend my programs for 1 year anywhere it's happening online. You can just ask me the login, and you can log in and be a part of the program for 1 year. You can refresh your courses as well. And if you missed any session, you can always ask for replay, and that also will be given to you. So this is the third bonus. And the fourth one, of course, is free passes to Forget No More workshop, something like this, similar one. You'll get 10 free passes for the masterclass, and you can actually gift it for your employees or partners, or if you can actually improve the people around you, that gives a massive value for yourself also. You're actually doing a help for them. But internally, what is happening is, because the people around you are better, you become more powerful also. And that's the reason why I've included this. And all my programs come with 100% money back guarantee. That means after 4 sessions and 4 bonuses, which you actually feel after that, if you felt that you did not get the value of time and money, simply say, Anant, I did not get the value, I will give you 100% money back. So that's my commitment. And how dare I can do that? Because 24 years is very, very long time. I'm doing the same thing for the last 24 years. So I know what I'm dealing with, and you will get massive value. That's my commitment, right? Okay. And how much is the fees? Very simple thing. So let me very quickly share the thing. So the content, it is generally 2 to 2.5 hours. The normal price is 10,000. one bonus family webinar, the value is 2000. Bonus 2 and 3, which is Facebook and reviewing of the sessions, 12,500. Bonus for 10 passes, which is value 5,000, and money back guarantee, which is priceless. So zero risk for you. You can attend the workshops, and you didn't get the value, you can just let me know. And let me tell you, you will only say that you got multiple times of value. And how much is all this total? The total is going to be 29,500. That's the total value. And what I want to do is, because I don't have any expenses, I can't say thanks to Corona, but I'll definitely say due to Corona. No thanks for that, but due to Corona, there's no hotel, no marketing, no coffee, no running around, no taxi, no printing. Everything is online, right? So I don't have to take the massive charges. So the price is very, very special. It's only rupees 6999, and that too, it comes with 100% money back guarantee. And I was having a chat with Rishabh. He said, for our group, you have to do something really special. So Rishabh is a good friend of mine. So I said, okay, let's do this. For this group, if you want to sign up until tomorrow, the fees is only rupees 4999. It's just 4999. It's 5,000 rupees, and 5,000 rupees for a lifetime investment. I've shown two slides earlier, people writing back to me saying that 10 years earlier they have attended my workshop, and 18 years back they have attended my workshop, and they're still getting results. So that is what the value you get. And one thing I want to tell you is, 10 years back I was not as good as I am today. 18 years back I was not as good as I am today. So you'll get the next version of me, which those people did not get. So I think there's a link there, so you can actually use that link and book your slot if you're interested. So we'll just keep it for 1 minute or so, and then we'll also of course have to discuss about the promise which are done, names and faces also. So please share the link. The link is there, Anilji, that's there in the session. And I think this will be a group session, and it will be very less people in the group. So it's just yeah. And I think we'll also arrange to send the link to your inbox as well, as in your WhatsApp inbox, right? Okay, great. So, oh, that's an offer. Okay, thanks, Rishabh. So maybe I think Rishabh, you can actually, somebody from Bridge Street can actually send the thing document to the email or whatever thing, so that will make more sense. Great, great, great. Okay, so what I recommend you is that please give it a try. You have tried a lot of things in life, and you will be amazed to see the kind of value which you get. All right, okay, so let's move on. And okay, that's the links there. Now let's talk about this. There's one question. Let's talk about, how do you teach children to study? Okay, great. How do you teach children? So I would invite all of you for the, I think I'll request Bistreet to organize a talk on how to become a top student. So I'll talk with Rishabh, and then he will probably arrange a link for that. And please do attend that, and you will have a lot of value. So one thing it says, is this 499 also involve 100% money back guarantee? Yeah, that's the only money which you will be paying me. And of course that comes with 100% money back guarantee. Yep, of course. 499 comes with 100% money back guarantee. Any please extend the date for 1 day extra because of festival. Oh sure, I mean I think Rishabh will take care of that. Rishabh or anyone from this, can you please help that? Okay, great. Superb, superb. All right, and let me tell you one thing, and this is not me bragging about myself, but I can tell you, even if you have paid the full fees of 29,500, you will get a lot of value, much more than that. All right, anyway, let's move on. So let's come back to names and faces section. So I just want to ask you one question. How many of you here want to remember names effortlessly? Please type names in the chat box, because we have to shift the mood from that to this now. So we have to do this little mental exercise or physical exercise. Names, yes, sure. Okay, great. Oh, okay. So there's somebody saying that they want to gift this program to their sister as Rakhi festival. Now, why not? If you're gifting this program to somebody, I guarantee you they will thank you for doing that. Okay, super. So let's come back to names. And I want to ask you one thing. Why is it difficult to remember names of people? I just want to know from you. Of course, I'm going to give a solution. But why I'm asking you this question is because now that you have known something about the philosophy of memory, I think you can actually decipher that yourself. Why is it difficult to remember names of people? Some answers, please, very quickly. You don't focus, great. Bhavinji, right? Because we do not say it out again. Exactly. And Delhi is one place where you don't selfishness. Okay, we talk casually and we do not focus. Absolutely. Now Delhi में ना आपको memory का कोई जरूरत नहीं है. You want to manage with people. आपके आंख ठीक है ना तो it's okay. क्योंकि you can address anybody in Delhi sir ji, madam ji based on the gender. Sir ji bolo, madam ji bolo, kham khatam. And there's no requirement for remembering names. Now that's how people look. Now I want to ask you one thing, and that is, have you ever involved yourself or have seen people involving in a conversation 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours without even using the name of the other person? Have you seen that? Absolutely, absolutely. People are not in a habit of even using the name, and they always think, यार मेरा memory बहुत खराब है. Use करके तो देखो ना पहले. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on and see some of the reasons. Yes, the reasons which you suggested are good. So let me add some of the reasons. Here are some of other reasons. Many names cannot be visualized. So maybe because of a culture shock, or maybe because of any other reason, names cannot be visualized. अगर आप name visualize नहीं कर पाते हैं तो आपको it doesn't make any sense to your mind. All right, that's one thing. Oh, let me just I'm having a problem with the chat box. इसको निकाल रहा हूँ, एक minute. Okay, super. So the next thing is no association between name and face. I just give you ideas. Believe that anyway we'll forget. I want to give an exercise to you, but I am not responsible for the consequences. If you're ready for the consequences, you can try this. But imagine this. Okay, imagine this for sure. In imagination, there's no consequence. आप ये सोचिए कि अगर आप एक रोटरी मीटिंग में चले गया या बिजनेस मीटिंग में चले गया, जीतो के मीटिंग में चले गया आप, right? Okay, Prachi, thanks for using that. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, so what happens is you meet people and you say, hi, my name is Anand, or whatever is your name, you say it, and the other person is going to say, nice meeting you. When that is done, pull back your hand and ask him or her, what was my name? And see the reaction on their face. Isn't it worth watching the reaction? Can you just type something in the chat box so I know whether it is getting to you or not? Guys, can you hear me? Suddenly there's a lot of silence on the chat. Okay, great. Okay, super. So, and one more thing, if the other person does the same thing, it also happens with you. अगर किसी और ने आपको वो ले लिया, I mean, they take back their hand and ask you what was my name, and that can also be disaster for you personally. Absolutely. Okay, right. Now, why this happens? No, you're not at fault. ये आपका गलती नहीं है, क्योंकि the belief is that I can't remember. क्योंकि belief का गलती है वो. And if I believe that I cannot remember, of course I will not try. Absolutely, as simple as that. तो belief को change करना आपको, है ना? And belief कैसे change करेंगे? जब results आना शुरू होगा तब आप belief change होगा. Because belief is based on the results which you get. And results कैसे change होंगे? When you start doing the recall activity which I said, then you see कि आपका recall अच्छा सा हो रहा है, then you get a different belief, then you take a different action, you get a different result. All right? And no conscious effort to remember names. Again, I want to ask you this question: how many times have you taken a conscious decision? Forget about conscious effort. Conscious effort तो बहुत बड़ी बात है. Conscious decision to remember names. Very less times. Very less times. Decision ही नहीं लिया तो नाम कैसे याद होगा? As simple as that. But anyway, now that we know the importance, now that we all of us want to remember, so let me share with you one powerful tool which will make your effort reduce by at least 50% and increase your efficiency by at least 100% on remembering of your names. If that is okay for you, can you just put 50 on the chat box, so I'll know that you want to reduce your effort at least by 50% and result by 100%. Increase it. Okay, super. Thank you so much. So one simple thing I want to tell you is, when you meet new people, please use salt on them. Please use salt. Don't use butter. Please use salt. All right. So what I mean by using salt, now salt is basically an acronym. Each letter of SALT is a specific step of a process. Remembering names is not automatic. Please, nothing is automatic. All right, it's a process. So S is a process, A is a process, L is a process, T is a process. Of course, they are process, but then it is so simple. लेकिन एक process है. You have to identify that memory is a process. Process है तो process को आपको consciously activate करना ही पड़ेगा आपको. Anyway, let's see what is S, what is A, what is L, what is T. So S stands for start the conversation using the name. Start the conversation using the name. So let's say Rishabh example. So when you meet somebody like Rishabh, so he says, hi, my name is Rishabh. I'll say, hi, my name is Anand. Instead of saying hi, why don't you say hi, Rishabh? Hi, Anil. Hi, Pankaj. Hi, Anchal. Why don't you say that? Use the name. Use the name. Now, using the name will serve a purpose. And, you know, whether you know the person only one day ago or you know him for last 25 years, doesn't matter. When you use the name, using the name becomes your habit. When you're using the name as a habit, if the other person is not clear, you will make sure you ask the name. Hanji sir, आपका नाम दोबारा बताएंगे please? You will ask and then you use the name. आजकल क्या होगा? Now you ask me, let's say for example, you ask me, what's your name? I say, Anand. There are a lot of people I've seen, they will not even ask me, sorry, I didn't get it. Even I didn't hear it. But people don't ask because सुन के भी क्या करना है, याद थोड़ी रखना है. Ask and don't remember, don't ask and don't remember, what is better? Don't ask, don't remember is always better. So people don't even ask कि नाम क्या है, clear भी नहीं होता है वो. Okay, so now by just making this thing, what is happening is you are getting a new psychology here. So you are making sure you are capturing, and once you are capturing, then you have got the first qualification. Before you can forget it, you have to get it. Second thing, what you're doing is you are pulling it out at the instance. First recall is difficult, तो first recall आपको वो कर दिया आपने, recall कर दिया. तो उसमें क्या हो जाएगा, input भी हो गया, output भी हो गया, matching हो गया. So this is very very powerful, and you are listening intently because you have to use the system. All right. The second one, S हो गया है, then A stands for add a remark on the name. Add a remark on the name. So whenever you meet somebody, just add a remark on them. Let's say for example, if you meet somebody whose name is Manish, so I would definitely tell them, hey, you know what? I have a printer friend who is from Faridabad. His name is Manish. He's a very good printer from Faridabad. So I'm not trying to popularize my printer here. Now, why I'm talking about that is I'm trying to associate somebody's name with somebody whom I actually remember in earlier, right? Manish is someone who knows to me as a printer. Manish, I know he's my good friend. Now I meet another guy whose name is Manish. So I tell him that, okay, my friend's name is also Manish. So thereby I'm making an association. So next time when I see this guy, my other friend Manish comes into mind. So I can actually remember that name easily. So that's the reason why you have to add a remark. Now you can add a remark or you can ask the background of the name. If you're traveling to Korea, if you're traveling to China, Malaysia, somewhere, then you can ask the background of the name. What does this mean? And when people tell you some background, you will have a more wide capacity to remember that, because the more you know about something, the more easier it will be. So if you've never heard about the name, particular name, then you can say, oh, the remark can be, your name is very unique. I have never heard something like that, right? So this is like add a remark on the name or ask about background of the name. L stands for learn any one thing about the person using the name. Learn any one thing about the person using the name. Then how can this be done? So just say, if you're talking with somebody, let's say Pankaj, Pankaj se baat kar rahe, so you will ask a lot of things. So at least one question you have to tag it along with the name. Pankaj ji, आप seminar के बाद में आप कहाँ जा रहे हो? At least one question. Pankaj, how long have you been in Visakhapatnam? At least one question. Use it with the name. By now what you're doing is you're making pathways in the mind for easier access. आप जिंदगी में पंकज को 3 महीने के बाद भी देखेंगे ना, वो थोड़ा इजी हो जाएगा आपको, क्योंकि आपने कैप्चर कर लिया, इंस्टेंट रिकॉल कर लिया, उसको एसोसिएट भी कर लिया, उसको ब्रिंग आउट भी कर लिया. ऑलराइट, रिव्यू भी हो गया वो. And the next one, and all this happening in the first meeting. That's the beauty. And you can make this happen in every meeting. The next one is terminate the conversation using the name. Instead of saying bye, why don't you say bye Pankaj, bye Prachi, bye Rishabh, bye Anil? Just use the name. Now this is more personal, and this also give you one more chance of using the name. So what happens is in one meeting, you are using the name at least 4 times. You're capturing and using it. आपका मीटिंग कितना भी छोटा होगा, like let's say you are very casually, I mean you are rushing somewhere and opposite में एक बंदा मिल गया आपको, कम से कम एक हाय और एक बाय तो बोलेंगे आप. So hi Pankaj, I am right now in a rush, can I talk to you later Pankaj, bye. At least that. और in every meeting अगर आपने add remark नहीं कर पाया और ask the background नहीं कर पाया, अब कम से कम ये 3 तो करेंगे आप. स्टार्ट द कॉन्वर्सेशन कर सकते हैं, लर्न कर सकते हैं, टर्मिनेट भी कर सकते हैं. So you are getting at least 3 times in a way you are able to use the name, and it is good enough. 0 say 3 is very, very powerful. What if there are multiple people in the conversation? Absolutely wonderful. Now deal with one person. Start dealing with one person. Multiple people will not be a problem. We have to start somewhere. And you'll be surprised to see it is not about the quantum, it is about the processing. Look, I mean, if you just look at the vehicular population, just want to give you some interesting insight. The vehicular population in Delhi is more than double the vehicular population of Mumbai, Chennai, and uh, Bombay put together. More than double. And people always come up and say दिल्ली में काफी ट्रैफिक जाम होता है क्योंकि दिल्ली में काफी व्हीकल्स है. दिल्ली में काफी व्हीकल्स है, जाम उसी की वजह से नहीं हो रहा है. जाम इसलिए हो रहा है क्योंकि रोड्स नैरो है. Now let's say there are 500 cars and you have a 2-lane road. Of course there's going to be a traffic jam because जो दो दो गाड़ी के बीच में जो रास्ता है ना वो बहुत कम है, right? And let's say you have 500 cars but you have a 16-lane road. ट्रैफिक जैम कहां से हो जाएगा? आराम से जा सकते हैं. So why I'm talking about this is people are processing too many things at one time. अच्छा कोविड कब खत्म होगा? यार कोविड तो चल रहा है, इसके बीच में ये कैसे आ गया? वो बैंक का पैसे कब आएगा? अरे इस बैंक के भी ऐसे होगा तो मेरे बैंक में साथ में होगा क्या? अच्छा वो प्रोजेक्ट में वो कहाँ करना है? आई मीन टू मेनी थिंग्स आर गोइंग एंड इसके बीच में आई वांट टू रिमेंबर द नेम कहाँ से हो जाएगा? दिस समथिंग व्हिच हैव टू ऑनर द कैपेसिटी. इवन दो द ब्रेन इज हैविंग लॉट ऑफ कैपेसिटी, देयर इज समथिंग व्हिच इज कॉल्ड एज इस टाइम में थोड़ा कैपेसिटी होगा, उस कैपेसिटी को ऑनर करना चाहिए. ऑलराइट. So that's what happens. And when you start with one people doing it consciously, you will of course get into a different level, obviously, Parag. So would that answer at least partially? Did you get the answer? Of course, salt is just a beginning strategy. There are a lot of other strategies as well. Super. So salt. So if you think salt is valuable, can you please chat SALT in the chat box? That means you are committed to try salt. Use salt, and it will be very, very powerful too. All right. So आगे बढ़ते हैं. So any questions so far? You can ask me any questions with a pinch of salt. I like that. Okay. Okay, I just want to share my mission. So I'll take a minute on this. So my mission is to bring this to as many people as possible. So here are a few things which you can help me do that. Okay, salt. Okay, teach what you have learned to with at least 2 people. Talk with at least 1 or 2 people and teach. Now, why to teach is because one, you are helping the other person. Two is whether the other person is being helped or not, it doesn't matter. It is actually helping you to recall what you have learned. Now, today, what has happened is because I spoke to you, I have had a very awesome revision for myself, and I'm really thankful for all of you for that because you've given me an opportunity to actually learn again from myself. So, when you teach others, others learn or don't learn, their problem, but you learn. So, teach at least 2 people. So, you will actually review not just this, what you're learning today. आपको जिंदगी में जो भी नया मिला ना, you just keep sharing the knowledge. When you share the knowledge will always double. उसके पास भी knowledge आएगा, हमारे पास भी रहेगा. Why not do a good thing? So that's a good thing which you can do. Keep sharing the knowledge, and that will also help me in sharing my message to people. The second one is invite your friends to future webinars. So आपको information मिलेगा, you can that will be of some help to them. Third one is you can share a testimonial on the Facebook page or recommend me so that this message reaches to a lot of people. That's the thing. It is not about what I get. It is basically you will be helping the message to go forward. And if you're a part of a Rotary Club, or if you're in a business having 30 people to 200 people anywhere in the world, you can invite me to do a customized webinars or training programs for your organization or for your club or for your chapter. I'm very much okay with that. Invite me to talk to your association or club, or or your group. So I'll be more than glad to interact with people. And last slide of the day, please tell me in which direction is the train going? Is it going into the tunnel or outside the tunnel? Is the train getting into the tunnel or coming out of the tunnel? Some answer, please. Inside? Are you sure, Bhavin? Coming out of the tunnel? Both? The train cannot both go both at the same time. Well, so I'll tell you, the train is going in the direction you want it to go. If you say it's going inside, it's going inside. If you say it's going outside, it's going outside. All right, why bring this up is because please understand your memory is always, it can never be status quo like this. It's either going up or going down all the time. If you don't do anything about it, falling down is what happens. And the bad news is unlimited coaches. People don't remember their own telephone number, a lot of them. And when I ask people, why don't you remember your telephone number, and they come up with a very funny phrase, I will never call myself, ha 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 ha. I mean, it's a joke or what? I mean, I know that you will not call yourself, but then that is not the way. Anyway, so the thing is, whatever you do or whatever you don't do is going to take your memory up or down. So if you don't take action, it's easier for the memory to go down. And if you are responsible and do some training at least 5 minutes a day or something like that, all right, so it will be going up. And when it starts going up again, the good news is unlimited coaches. All right, Prachi, you need to understand how can, just a minute, I just got missed the message. Sorry Prachi, can you just please type it again, because the message is lost somewhere. There's so many messages came up, so I missed out. Okay, great. So coming back to the last slide, so you can actually contact me through BizStreet, or you can also contact me on my Facebook or whatever. So either ways, it's absolutely fine. Oops, I think something messed up. Okay, let's see. All right, so those are my coordinates, and that's my Facebook page. Oh, there's no Facebook page. You can actually look for yeah, so these are the coordinates which are there. So any questions? So far, if you got value, please type value in the chat box so that I know that you know I have added some value to you on this weekend. Salt value. Okay, great. Thank you. Can you share the PPT for all the participants? Okay, I may not be able to share the PPT, but if you allow me some time, I will definitely share some notes. I can share the notes, all the points from this, the learnings which I can take out and share the notes for sure. But I'll be sending it to you so that you can circulate it later, because I think you have all the coordinates, so you can actually do that. Yeah, any questions, please? So this is what I thought I could actually do in the what do you call in this short time. So if you have questions, I'm here to answer any of the questions. Oh, sorry, the chat box is missing. So let me just, okay. So any questions? So sorry sir, वो कुछ आगे again Rotary Club का कुछ message आया था, so I'm so sorry. अच्छा, Sandeep ji, you can actually get in touch with me. Super. Now the best part is I don't have to travel. I'm planning to do a training a talk for Rotary Club in Goa and also in Rajkot, because no travel involved. आराम से बैठ के कर सकते हैं. So this is a good time. You can do that actually. I'm in for that. So anytime for Rotary, no problem. Okay, great. Guys, if you have any questions, I'm still here. Back to BizStreet team, but I'm still available if you have any questions. You can actually unmute and speak also is okay.
Yeah, thank you, Anant. Thanks for the wonderful program.
My pleasure.
And it was really, a great learning. Even though I am your student for last 3-4 years, I think, but I always learn something new from you in every session. And now I want to enroll myself and my sister for this program. Thank you very much for the special pricing and accepting my, request that, because of COVID, I think everybody is, cash is the most precious asset. So thanks that, you are offering this to us. And I just want to understand, because many people want to know that whether fast reading will be covered in your program.
Yeah, that's one module is fast reading.
Okay. Yeah. So because that is also my problem, because I love reading many things because of
I
the
have
long
seen your
case
office
law.
room. I know.
Right.
I know.
Because Rahul also last time he told me that he read some 105-page case law, and I also want to read, but I can't focus. So I want to know if once your program will be over, I should be able to read 200 page.
Absolutely. Your reading will go to the next level. That's my commitment.
Thank you very much. And any question, Varun, Rahul, Sandeep Bedi ji, Achal ji, because everybody was attentive. First of all, thank you very much to attend this program. And I think the memory and focus and recall is the best thing. Anil ji, you want to ask something? Anil ji, please.
Yes. First
Yes.
of all, thank you very much, Anand ji and Rishabh ji, for such a
Pleasure, sir.
wonderful, program. And that too, on Sundays, we can understand only interested people are here in this seminar. My
Absolutely.
question, I have two questions. First, have
Yes,
you
sir.
started giving physical training or physical meeting or no? If yes, then what should be the minimum or maximum number who can attend in a good way? Big gathering will not get that kind of a benefit. So
Absolutely. Got
what
it,
should
sir.
be the reasonable numbers?
Sure, sir. So, first question is currently there's no offline sessions. It's only
Okay.
online for now, at least next 3, 4, 6 months until we hear from the government, whenever that is possible.
Okay.
And the second thing is, if you're talking about the numbers, the ideal is about 24, 25 for an intense program. And if
Yes.
it is just an awareness program, it can be 60, 70, even 100, doesn't matter. So that will be like a 2 hours kind of thing, not more than that. Because
Okay.
what happens is if it is more than 2 hours, it will not be personalized. Whereas if it is a smaller group, we can really work with the group. So that's the thing. And of course, just additional information, I also do one-on-one sessions, like I did for Rishabh's family and other people as well.
Okay, great. That's a good news. Thank you very much. And secondly, I'm sure you must be giving this kind of session for organizations too, because you have given so many names which
Absolutely.
are
In fact,
visible here.
the good
I'm
thing
sure.
is now the organization is also looking up for online training. So I've done a training
Naturally.
program for POSOCO, and interestingly, they have sent a feedback to the CMD saying that this is the best online program we have ever attended with a lot of interaction.
Very
Because
nice.
online people think that it is like, people will go and sleep, boring hoga. But my program was so good, and the CMD secretary called me and said that you want to speak, that the program is very
Oh
good.
yes, I can
So
understand.
yeah,
I can understand.
absolutely, it's wonderful
So,
to even in offline
so
as
the
well.
price which you have indicated here, of course, very, very attractive price, which
Absolutely,
you
sir.
have given
In fact,
through Rishabh
if I
ji,
may
and
say,
credit goes to Rishabh ji
Sir,
for
I
that.
am actually a hard negotiator, so I
I
even
know.
don't leave my friends also.
So that is why I'm saying a credit goes to Rishabh ji, but same price is for organizations too.
sir, we can work it out, sir.
Okay, thank you.
And you are a Rotary member, so I'll always honor Rotary first.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
also I didn't knew that. I would have negotiated more.
You are not Rotary member, Rishabh.
No, I am not a notary member. I am a GITO member.
So first you
So,
join Rotary and you can negotiate. Okay.
Yeah.
okay. No, I think you are right, because first I have to give. Because in Rotary, I have attended one meeting. People give a lot to Rotary, and that's a wonderful thing.
It's
Oh,
an
yes.
amazing platform.
Right.
Amazing platform. And that's
Thank
why
you.
I
But
keep my Rotary pin all the time. Always.
no, thank you, Anant and Rahul. Would you like to give a vote of thanks to Anant formally? And
Uh, Thank you, Rishabh, for the opportunity. So, Anand session I had attended last year also in your GITO conference. And it was really my kind of mind-boggling, I'll say. So, Anand has only given a very small glimpse of that today. But Anand, in any case, thank you very much for this eye-opening session for many of us who would be attending it for the first time, and maybe they'll first need to learn a little bit more about yourself, your personality, and then they'll get inspired to even practice these things like memory building, etc., and then to attend your programs also. So I recommend to all the participants to at least have some more information about yourself.
I think we have
And
a
then,
very senior Rahul Praveen Nawandar ji is there.
yeah,
So I would request Praveen ji, please, he has joined from Mumbai, and I think he registered today morning. And Praveen ji, could you please, tell us about your experience and, share some thoughts, Praveen ji? He is one of our senior
Yes,
member in
sir,
MBF
it
group.
was a very good experience. Actually, I was of thinking that as age progresses, we forget the name, but that was not the right reason.
Yes.
And it was a good learning. I was attentive for last 1.5 quarter to 2 hours, and it was good that it was organized on Sundays so that we had a ample free time.
Thank you, Praveen ji.
And
And
all these conversations, what you are organizing, that will be on working days or on Sunday?
That
yeah.
will be on Wednesday evening.
So Anand, can you please share the complete program detail or so that people can organize their time, because most
Yeah,
of the
sure.
people are office going. So it would be better if you can have early morning or maybe late evening session, so that people will not miss out the sessions.
Yeah, one
That
is
is my
late evening,
request.
so
Yeah.
late evening is anyway there. So 6:30 onwards. So 6:30 to 8:30 is what my session planned.
Okay. Thank you
Till
very much.
8:30
I
onwards,
think.
sir. I'll keep you
Uh,
posted, Rishabh. So मैं ना आपको I'll send you email so you can circulate them. Yeah.
yeah, because
You
for
can have
working
it on
professional.
Saturday also. If suitable, you can have it on Saturday or weekend.
We'll plan it
It's
out,
my
sir.
suggestion. I don't say.
Yeah, sure, sir. So we'll plan it out and keep you posted, sir, for sure. And thanks for joining from Mumbai. And thank you everybody for taking out time. And I
Maybe
try to do my
thank you
best.
Rahul for vote of thanks. Just last one question, if anybody want to ask, if any doubt or any clarity, Varun or Sandeep Bedi ji, Bibi Chandargi ji, anyone who want to just ask one question, you can ask Anand. And we will share Anand's phone number and mobile, email ID and mobile number. You can contact him directly. Of course, it is there in the presentation, but he will share the notes with us soon, so that we can share with all the participants.
Sure. Great.
What's the minimum age criteria for joining your sessions? How
Okay.
early a kid can join?
Okay, great. So for high school students, I have a different program which is called How to Become a Top Student. So that's completely different. And this program, I would recommend people should be at least in standard 8 or 9, kam se kam, taki they can get some good benefit. And How to Become a Top Student is typically for standard 8 to standard 12. And they get massive value. And I had participants who went from 40%, 50% to 95% in 4 to 5 months time. 4 to 5 months time. Bunches of them, not one or two. It's not about me, it's about the systems.
May I ask you one more question, Anant? How many trainees of yours have got the Limca record?
Oh, there are a lot of them. In fact, I'll tell you about one person who who has become the world's youngest national memory champion. He's from Delhi. His name is Shashwat Satpathy, and now he's current. I know him from when he was he was 7 years old, 7 or 8 years old. Now he's a medical doctor. Just joined Gangaram Hospital as an intern, and he has done his medicine from AFMC. He's still in touch. In fact, he is currently attending my current ongoing program. After so many years, he said, "I want to attend," and he's attending the workshop. And there's US memory champion 2 years back. He's an Indian national, but US citizen. So he has become US #1 in memory championship. The first time he participated, he did not get any record. The second time, ranked #3. The third time, he got #1. So it is with everybody. It is not just about me. It is about people using strategies. They get result. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you, sir. Any other questions?
Thank you very much, Anand, and really thankful to you that you gave us your
Thank you,
Sunday.
everybody, and you have really made my.
And I wish everybody's safety. Pray that everybody is fit and fine, their families. This is a tough time, and this is a good time to learn new things, to improve ourselves, to prepare ourselves for the next big thing in our life, because post-COVID life has to restart. So let us work hard for our restarts. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, and good night, a happy weekend, and happy learning.
Yes, Aryan Banja, you can join. He is a class 9 student. He just asked a question. Yes, you can join.
Yeah, sure.
So Anand has confirmed that you are eligible.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Rushabh. Thanks, Rushabh.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.